Hey there guys, what's up and welcome back to our channel. There is little that cannot be replicated. These records have been so difficult to do in the first place that breaking them is an impossible task. A lot of people have set out to break the iconic Guinness World Records in their lifetimes. Some of them are good, many others are not, and some have even died trying. But there are others that would probably never budge in your life. Here are 10 of the wildest records that won't go anywhere anytime. For the last 64 years, Guinness World Records has managed to astound generation after generation by chronicling the boundaries of what humans are capable of. For the 2020 version, Guinness World Records is extending its book of new records that highlight the patterns and innovations of our day and age. Yes, we still include all the classic categories like tallest humans, fastest athletes, heaviest vehicles, and highest scoring video gamers. This one is just bizarre. To even imagine it is so bone-chilling, let alone go up and ahead and try to break the record. Imagine putting your tongue under that burden. It makes no sense, we get it, but it did happen. Yeah, that's a real record claimed by Thomas Blackthorne, who collected 27 pounds using just his tongue. He practiced for 6 years to keep the number for 5 seconds. His tongue was stabbed by a hook that held 4 weights and set the record in 2004 without damaging himself. This one is hard to beat even in pictures. Weight pulling is a tough job. Even the menial of household tasks that require a bit of pulling has us gulping for air trying to catch our breath. But not Kevin Fast. He has already conquered many feats already. Kevin Fast, who holds multiple weight pulling records, pulled a complete 416,299 pound CC-177 Globemaster III 28-foot aircraft in 2009. Owing to the complexity of this feat, it doesn't appear like anybody will be arriving soon for the title of Canadian Priest. Even if they had, Fast told people that he would have been able to drag the plane a lot longer if the finish line hadn't been in place. You cannot possibly beat biology. This one is all thanks to Mother Nature. The genes he was blessed with cannot be found in another human being, making it hard to beat the record. Robert Wadlow brought the human skeleton to greater heights when it was estimated at 8 feet, 11.1 inches long in 1940. Founded in 1918 at 8.7 pounds, he started to develop quickly when he was an infant due to hyperplasia of his pituitary gland, which had never been treated. He wanted to eat 8,000 calories a day, and he continued to rise until he died at the age of 22. And of course, this one cannot be seen again. This was actually a rare genetic disorder, and boy do we pray we don't see this record get booked because the conditions surrounding it are abnormal and decidedly damaging and even fatal for the contender. Michel Lotito, who died at 57 years of age in 2007, ate 9 tons of metal during his lifetime, including an entire Cessna 150 aircraft. Lotito suffered from pica, a condition that made him continue to eat non-food things like soil and glass. It was pretty metal of him. This world record is pretty hard to digest, pun intended. This disease is a rare one, and we hope no other person remains restless from the craving for inedible animate objects. Jonathan Lee Richards has sued more than 4,000 businesses and people and holds the world record for the highest number of cases filed, including suits against Bill Gates and Pope Benedict XVI. When he found out that he had kept the record, he sued Guinness. Oof, that one is a bit sticky, don't you think? Imagine naming someone the title of most lawsuits done and the guy files a lawsuit against you. Man, that must stink.
Here's a copy of the suit, handwritten, Jonathan Lee Riches vs. Michael Vick.
The largest diamond in the world was discovered at Premier Diamond Mine in Cullinan, South Africa in 1905. The behemoth has arrived at 3,106.75 carats and is worth about $400 million. In fact, the record book wasn't around in 1905, but no diamond came close to matching it, so the spot was offered to the Cullinan diamond. The diamond of the size found then has never been found or discovered again. People have broken sweat and worked tirelessly in mines hoping to find a diamond like this again, but no luck. With inflation counted, Gone with the Wind pulled the top grossing box office revenue of all time. It took in what would have been $3.4 billion and sold 255 million tickets, a stark comparison to Avatar, the second largest film, which made 78.3 million tickets. This movie was huge in its time. It grossed exceptionally and held a record worth of billions. With inflation adjusted, these movies were bigger than the Avengers and the Avatar. Even movie installments spanning over decades were not able to beat this one, nor any that may succeed these is expected to. The degree of such success is unparalleled, and there are no signs of it ever happening again. So sit back and wait for a truly phenomenal movie. Sridhar Chilal of Pune, India has never trimmed his nails for 66 years. Just before they were cut, they measured 29 feet and 10.1 inches in total. Chilal only developed the nails on his left hand for a long time, allowing complete dexterity with his right hand. After being chastised by a teacher for losing a nail when he was 14, he began developing them. Who knew that spite alone would get him in the record books? His nails caused him a decent amount of physical discomfort, which made it impossible for him to sleep every day. He had them sliced to Ripley's Believe It or Not or Not New in New York City. In a museum, they remain on display. It's a bit gross and disgusting, and we personally don't think anyone who is conscious of their hygiene will ever attempt to even break it, or, as a matter of fact, anyone with a sense of his own comfort and convenience.
मला नखामुळे जरा अवघड जाते आणि नखामध्ये नाजूकपणा जास्त आलेला आहे. ही नख एखाद्या म्युझियममध्ये.
The meta title is held by 62-year-old Ashrita Furman. He used to own 550 Guinness World Records, but now holds 200 more hungry record breakers for some of his claims. He started working on his record hunt in 1979 by finishing the most jumping jacks he's ever jumped in succession, 27,000. His other records include the longest underwater cycling time, the longest distance between the milk bottle on the head, and the fastest mile of somersaulting. Ashrita comes up with the silliest and creative records, so obviously no one before has been able to beat it, let alone even think of them. Who would have thought of such ideas, let alone even create records of them?
Hi, I'm Ashrita Furman, and I'm the guy who has the most records in Guinness World Record book.
Nick the Lick Stobrel from Monterey, California, is the proud owner of the world's longest tongue, 10.10 centimeters long. There are unconfirmed rumors that he often uses it to pick up his nose. Since biology and the intricate and complex workings of genes decide the physical proportions of a person, we doubt another instance like this will ever happen again. We surely would like to see it broken though, just for the fun of it, though it is highly unlikely that it'll ever happen again.
We're friends now.
If you guys know of other impossible to beat Guinness World Records, then don't hesitate to share them with us in the comments section below. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more juicy content, and hit that bell notification icon to be notified of more content when it drops. See you guys later.